Hi Virgo, thanks for joining me. I'm an intuitive reader and I'll be doing an intuitive card spread for you. I will be breaking it up into a few sections, so we'll start off with love for singles, love for couples, work, and then any general messages that pop up for you. So we'll get straight into it. For love, singles, Virgo. Okay. So we have the King of Wands and the Death card. Okay, let's see what Priestess wants to pop out. So I feel you'll have a lot of, if you are single, there will be a lot of unsettled energy around you. It could be that you're tired of being single. I feel as though you might feel very lonely. This could be, we have the Priestess of Intellect. This could be you sort of, you know better and you know the situation that you could potentially have, but you don't have it in your hands here. And there's a lot of unsettled energy because with the King of Wands, I think of someone that acts on impulse. So I could see a lot of one-night stands here, especially with the Death card also. This could, the Death card could indicate a death per se, perhaps news of a death, but this could also be in a more figurative sense, and not so much literal, where we take a death as in a new beginning. So this could be, perhaps you have been single for quite some time, but I feel as though this year you will have a lot of wisdom and enlightenment, which could indicate that although you might be a little bit impulsive in some of your choices here, I would remind you to just protect yourself with the Priestess of Intellect. So make sure you are using protection if you're participating in one-night stands and just really quick flings. Make sure you protect yourself, because the Death card here could symbolize perhaps a Scorpio sign that might be surrounding you. Not necessarily Scorpio sign, it could be just a fire sign in general that may take advantage of you here. So I feel as though you need to protect yourself. And this person, there could be depression surrounding this person, there could be depression surrounding you. So it's all about intellect. It's keeping your intellect busy and stimulated and not really going into that depression if you are single and feeling extra lonely. If on the other side of the spectrum you're just completely enjoying this newfound freedom that you haven't had for quite some time, I would just advise you to stay grounded and make sure you're just wise in your choices. There could be a fire sign coming through for you quite strongly that may make you act quite impulsively and not very rationally. So just, I guess, stay protected and stay alert here. The Death card could also indicate that you meet someone that is going through some sort of depression, or you meet someone that is getting sort of maybe their ex-partner has passed or someone around them has passed, and you sort of help them with your intellect and this fiery energy, so to speak. You help them come out of that. That could certainly be on the tables. Or just someone with a that's really spiritual, not necessarily grieving a loss of some sort. They could just be highly spiritual or highly religious even. So that could serve as a reminder for you for there. But we'll have a look at what's going on for Virgo couple. What we should know for Virgo couples. What will be the theme for you? Messages coming through for you. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords and the King of Swords. So there's an air sign around you, or this could perhaps be, if it's not an air sign that is around you, this could indicate that there is a lot of things happening in your mind, but there's loss here. But with loss comes liberation, with the birds behind the King of Swords here. But back to the Five of Swords, there's loss, there's defeat. You might be walking away from a relationship, or an air sign or a partner could be walking away from you. We do have the Priestess of Happiness here, so there is light at the end of the tunnel, Virgo. And this may cause, this walking away, this separation may be what's best for you at the moment. It might not be permanent, but I feel if there's a break, I feel as though it's long overdue and it needs to happen. But with the Five of Swords, you will really feel this loss emotionally. It will really, and in your mental state of mind as well, your mental realm, it will really affect you, Virgo, this year. But you do have happiness here, so that, as I said, there's light at the end of the tunnel. This break will give you a newfound happiness, a new realization, an epiphany of some sort, with the King of Swords, who reminds us that we're innovative, we think of new ways, we think of the pros and cons, we're methodical in our thinking, we feel free. So with this loss, this walking away, this break, that could certainly happen. There could be some sort of, there could be other people in the relationship, perhaps making you feel this way, making you feel like the Five of Swords, making you feel not good enough, not the happy person you normally usually are in this relationship. It could be even a parent figure that's sort of coming in here, or an in-laws even, or a friend, or an ex perhaps, that's sort of coming in and creating this situation here with the Five of Swords. But I feel as though you will overcome it with the King of Swords here, because there's liberation. So there's someone may say something. Swords are, you know, communication as well in a way. So someone could say something that makes you feel like you've lost something, or a partner may come out with spiteful words perhaps, and it will really get to you. But I feel as though there's happiness here, there's contentment around you. So whatever exchange of words happens, you need to make sure you weigh up if you really want, you know, to be communicated in this way, if you really want your partner to act in this way, because the King of Swords is someone who's very assertive in their way of thinking and very knowledgeable about what it is they want, what it is they'll tolerate, and what it is they won't. And you do have birds behind you here, so there's some sort of liberation and happiness happening within the relationship. This could also mean an old way of life dies within the relationship. Maybe a person is transforming around you. Maybe you're doing the transforming, and it has a lot to do with the mental thinking, someone's mental way of thinking about situations, of putting things into perspective. It could be yours, it could be your partner's. But there's a big shift that's happening here. So as I said, it doesn't mean that it has to be a permanent break. It could just indicate you may take a little bit of a break, separation of some sort. But we'll have a look and see what's going on in your work sphere, creative pursuits. What's going on for Virgo? Professional career, what can we expect? Okay, so we have the Hangman and we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel as though you may be stuck in your career situation. You may feel unfulfilled, unrewarded. It may be causing you anxiety. There's a lot of pressure on you at work. We do have the Priestess of Healing also, so I feel as though healing needs to happen around your work situation. You may have experienced a loss. Someone may have left in your work situation, perhaps an old boss, a colleague that was sort of getting you through. You may encounter gossip regarding in your work, because with the Hangman, this is someone that feels stuck. That's someone that isn't enlightened about their possibilities, their other career options. So maybe it's time for you to do those things if you are feeling like the Hangman. If you are feeling like you're doomed, you're stuck, this is a dead-end job, it's not going anywhere, there's no direction, this needs to change, rather than worrying about it, something that's stressing you out, keeping you up at night, that's constantly plaguing you with anxiety of thoughts and disharmony in your mind state, then this needs to change. This needs to change, and healing needs to take place within the work sphere. You may need to take a break. Oftentimes when we take holidays or breaks or even personal days and some personal leave off work, it really can open our eyes to our opportunities and just how happy or unhappy we are in our work situations. So if that needs to happen for you and you need to take the precautionary steps, measures to engage in this healing, I would advise that you do so. Because she's here, she's an angel, and she's looking after you here, she's looking out for you in your career, and you're not happy in something, and perhaps a project hasn't gone the way you thought it would go. Maybe it's time to reassess and restart, or just take a break from it and then reconvene at a later time. But definitely something needs to change here, and of words, there could be a lot of, I feel there could be some sort of words coming to you from a superior or a colleague that will get you quite upset. So make sure you stay protected and you don't let this affect you so much, because it has the ability to affect you to the point where you're quite upset about it. But we'll see what's going on in your general sphere. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and we have the Lovers card. So love might be a really central theme for you, where career might be a little bit filled with disharmony and discontent and anxiety and worry perhaps, or pressure. The Lovers are here, and this indicates to me, and you have the Page of Cups, this indicates to me that you will be very concentrated on a significant other, family, a beautiful union here. It's fate, it's orchestrated here with the Lovers card. So this person that's in your life, that's surrounding you, is meant to be here for a reason. We have patience. So patience is needed this year. Be very well regarding a love situation. It could be regarding some sort of news regarding an emotional situation. Patience is needed. Patience and healing. Strong green colors. A shift in this awareness needs to take place. But beautiful, especially with lovers. It could just be you need to take more time to get to know someone. Don't rush ahead. You've got the King of Wands, so you have the King of Wands, so this could indicate this driven, unsettled, anxious energy, but Priestess of Patience is crowning the reading, so to speak. She has a few dates around her, April 15th to May 12th. This could be dates significant regarding a relationship of love of some sort, or Page of Cups. But the Lovers card doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could be some important face-to-face meeting. This could be regarding work. This could be an interview, and it's a very important one to you. And you'll be very emotionally involved in this role also. But the Priestess of Patience is here reminding us that good things come to those who wait. So it's all about, it's a waiting game regarding some sort of love situation. It could be a visa, a partner getting a visa. It could be a partner traveling to you, because we do have water here. It could be a water sign, could be a Gemini, could be a fire sign. Or it could be just patience in this really important situation. It could be some project that you've been working on, some decision that you want to undertake, but patience is required in this important meeting, this important situation, whatever it is. But all in all, it's a pretty good year. Wishing you the best of luck, and I hope you have an amazing, healthy, beautiful year.